We are live! Okay. Hello. How are you doing? I imagine you're doing alright. Now that's Spotify. What am I doing? I want to open Discord and do my typical notification that I don't even know if anyone clicks. Wow. I checked Discord and it says Rex Titan stream and my life for 3 hours is yours. With a picture of Kratos. So I guess someone's showing up soon. Everyone. Where is it? Everyone. There it is. Okay. Now, what am I writing? What's up? Hello, Wolfie. I just saw your thing in Discord as I opened to type in a notification for Discord, so that was amusing. How you doing? I've made the ill-advised decision of wearing this jumper. It's a very lightweight jumper, but nonetheless, I'm gonna have to take it off in a bit, probably. But, you know, it just looks better. There's something about having something over the top of your t-shirt. It adds layers. Otherwise, I just look purple because I'm wearing purple. I need to start an ad break. Hold on. Ad break, go. There. It'll run for approximately 3 minutes. It's hot. Full stop. I may die. But I want to play a game. This is my Discord notification that will come through in a moment. Because the thing is, it's not just hot outside. I'm in a pretty small room, right? And I have a PC that's not that heat efficient on, actively doing a live stream. I have a PlayStation 5 on, and it's playing like this room is only going to get warmer, and it's going to be real bad for me. The window's open slightly, so you know I might be listened to from outside. That'd be funny, but okay. Done with the phone. Phone, big on. Now, if anyone needs to contact me, they won't be able to. Drink lots of water for health reasons. See, I'm already taking my jumper off. How quick was that? Been too quick. Ad break is still on for 2 minutes. That's fine. I'm not drinking water, but I do have a massive pint of orange squash that is cold, so that's all right. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Imagine if I said being Batmaning. I've not, but it's what you said. I'm doing good. Yesterday, out of the blue, I decided to buy a bunch of games because the PlayStation sale is on. So I got all of this for under £40 put together. By the way, I was quite proud of this. Okay, I got Resident Evil 4 because I've intended to play that for ages, and I've not bought it, but I bought it for like £8. Good price. I got the DLC for Resident Evil 8 that I never played. That was like £8 too, but that's like halved because normally it's like 16. So that's pretty good. Then I got Resident Evil 0, which is the prequel to Resident Evil 1. I got that for like £3.50. Bargain. And then I got Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition for like £12. Because it's like Baldur's Gate 3, and I wanted something to leap into. But then because I was in a state of mind that was probably not conducive to very good purchasing decisions, I also went and bought Dragon Age Veilguard from Amazon, because on the PlayStation Store it was like £24, and I was like, oh, that's okay. And on Amazon it was like £8 or $11 or something, so I was like, I'll get it from there. So then I get a box, and it's nice to have a box. So basically, I'm well prepped for if I want to play anything in coming times, but for now, we only stream the Expedition 33. This is stream 21 of Expedition 33. Have I finished the game yet? Nope. Will I finish the game? Yeah, obviously. Not today, though. I'm doubtful it'll be today. I've got too many things I want to try. So that was my yesterday. You got Sonic Superstars and Mortal Kombat 11. Didn't like either. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't do Mortal Kombat 11, but I did Mortal Kombat 10, which I got on PlayStation Plus, and then I platinumed Mortal Kombat 10, which was a proud achievement of mine. I don't think I'm ever getting another Mortal Kombat, though. At least not unless they magically come to me for really cheap, because it's just... Any fighting game on, like, the 2D... I always feel like they're too expensive for what they are. Because it's half the time you're not even, like, good enough to make it fun. It's like homework. And yeah, it's fun for, like, the first time you do it. Like, when I got Mortal Kombat 10, I'd never really done fighting games, so it was like an experience, and I learned a character, and I was really good at Sonya Blade, and I'd just seen the Mortal Kombat movie. The sequel came out recently. Not seen that. And I was like, yeah, I'll be Sonya Blade. She was cool, and I was really good at it. And I learned all the moves, and then I kept getting beaten, and I found, like, the counter where you, like, smash the dude down, and it breaks the block, and I was like, oh, gee, and I felt so clever, and it was great. But you only really can go through that training cycle once before it's like, oh, and then I have to, you sort of back to zero. I'm like, That's exciting. So, that to say, I don't have any experience in Mortal Kombat 11, but I liked 10. It was fun. And I don't think I'm really a Sonic person. I say that because I've never found a Sonic game that I've gone, ooh, yay, that I've actually owned. I played the demo for Sonic Unleashed on the PlayStation 3, and that was fun, but it was like 20 minutes long. You know, I don't really know what happens in that game. And on the Game Boy Advance, I had like Sonic Advance and all that. I was not very good at it. It was too difficult. And yeah, so weird. Because Sonic, you think massive pillar of franchises, you think everyone sort of played one of them properly, but I don't think I have. I played Sonic Battle, I think. That was also on the Game Boy. Most of my experience with Sonic comes from Game Boy, apparently. It's weird though, because like, I don't really cross paths with Sonic, but I finished Mario Odyssey. I finished that like last month, finally. I got it when I got my Switch, and then I never really finished. But I did all the moons and everything. I Mario Odyssey. Good game, fun time. Felt very proficient by the end of it. I could do all of the super duper challenge things. Now I'm gonna start this fight with the full knowledge that at the end of last stream I found this way too difficult. It said I'll come back later and do something else, so I'm probably gonna die right now. Just managing expectations, but better than running around in a circle, isn't it? There it is, yeah. Oh dear.
The fun begins.
The fun begins. Alright, what we got? We can do a Chapelier Slash. That will mark all the target. Oh, actually, first things first. Item. Revive.
Let's finish this.
Versa. Good. Now. I think I should probably try and slow the enemy. Although, Lune can slow the enemy. So we'll do the Chapelier Slash. Or... no, because that marks them. Marking them is good. Now they're marked. And so I can come in with the Crippling Tsunami. Or I could do Thunderfall. Hold on. Or I could just hit one of them and then do bigger move. No, I want to slow them. I will slow them.
Feel the storm.
And then... ooh, I can elemental... perfect! All enemies, 8 hits. Get them all dead. I've already killed an enemy. This is going fantastic. Oh god. See, I'm not good at this guy. He does a lot of swinging, and I'm not very proficient at it. Oh. Okay, well, I'm not dead. I got 1 health. That's something. Yep. And we can go for a perfect recovery.
That's better.
Bang. All my health back. My turn again. And we're gonna use a second turn to revive Monoko. Tactical decision making. It's Lune's go again. I like this. So they're already slowed. They're already on fire. So I'm gonna do a base attack on the Troubadour. Get me a bunch of AP. So that now I can come in with the Typhoon.
Your turn to shine.
Don't gain powerful. I don't like that. I'm not. Is that it? Do more of that move. That was easy. I nailed it. Okay. Congrats on Mario Odyssey. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of those ones where sort of like I left it so long and then came back to it, and I just kept going from where I left off. It was very fun. It was so very easy to just sort of jump in and out of and do some stuff. Oh wait, I can apply powerful to me and all my allies. Haha! Wait, hang on, how much does that spin the wheel? That spins the wheel 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll put me at the end of Agile. I don't have anything that's gonna get me to... Okay, well, do the thing. Wait, I can go to Almighty Mask with this. Ooh, hold on. If I do this, they won't be stunned, obviously. But that will take me to Almighty Mask, which would then mean next turn I could do a big thing. Noting one of them isn't slowed anymore, so I should probably focus on slowing it. Gotta do. This is the thing. You gotta do a lot of thinking in these fights, and my brain is only just getting into video game mode.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna strike this guy.
Maximum damage.
That makes him defend. Oh wait, my base attack makes things defenseless. Oh. This is why you should really check what you are doing when you start this. I don't know my own abilities well enough, clearly here, but fascinating. Okay. Well, Phantom Stars is probably the play, just because it's extreme damage, and that's good. Or I could speed burst? I don't know what does more. High light damage that's increased because I'm rank C, or extreme light damage. And is it even what? We'll speed burst the guy on the left. This was a good decision.
Lune, careful.
Okay, I'm ready. So close to not getting hit there.
Not looking good.
Okay. I can Elemental Genesis right away. But I think what I want to do is Crippling Tsunami so that I can slow them. Because obviously making sure they don't get more turns is an important thing in this confrontation. That guy's breakable. On the, I see it. The bar, he's breakable. Hold on. So what's my gradient do? Removes shields. Not that useful right now. And then I can set them on fire. For increased damage. Ooh, hold on. This is. Let's do this.
I love a dance.
The trumpet concerto. Okay. Good dodging.
Likes you.
I always messed that one up last week. This is a good thing. Okay. Deals those enemies stunned. Okay, look. Can I break an enemy right? Yes, I can. Ooh! Yeah, I can. This guy, I'm almighty, so I can break him. We're in good. This is the stuff.
The sweet taste of battle.
Okay, so now he's stunned. I can make my allies powerful. They are currently powerful already though, so we don't need to do that necessarily. I think what I want to do is I want a gradient attack, and I want to do double damage to stunned guy over here. He's nearly down. Okay, skills. Endbringer. Reapply stun, but only at A rank. And it costs 9. So I can't use it really. Unless, hold on, wait, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna base attack the guy in the middle. Because that gives him the defenseless thing. That made me A rank. Perfect. That's sort of what I was hoping for, because now I Endbringer this stunned guy. And he gets dead. Perfect. Haha. I'm winning more than I've ever won this fight before. Okay, yeah, he doesn't need shield, so okay. Crystal Crush would be a good move here, I think. Get that break damage up.
Chroma is free.
It's still my turn. He's slowed. He's defenseless. Wait, I can do extra damage with Crippling Tsunami. Do that. There.
I'm ready.
He's getting powerful. Okay, so his attacks are going to do more to me.
Ready to evade.
Oh, crap. What? I don't know how the timing of that attack worked. That was frightening. Again, I'm in Almighty Mask, which worked. Why am I in Almighty Mask? What? So look at the thing on the right now. If you're paying it. So the little ticker on the circle is not pointing at the Almighty Mask. It's pointing one to the right of it, which makes sense because I had that last turn, but it's stuck there and I don't know why. I mean, I probably shouldn't question it, just go with it, but... We'll go for the Duelist Storm on this guy. There you go, he's nearly broken. It's getting up there. There we go, now we're in the right mask zone. Okay, and I don't have enough to make it go. Radiant attack. Shields and regen to all allies for 3 turns. Yes. I quite like that. Just make sure that my 2 that lower on health right now, they're not destroyed. Although a healing tint, remember, like, because we're on fire, that's not very good. A healing tint will probably go a long way here.
Let's come.
And then put through an assault hero.
Here we go.
This guy's not yet on fire, but Crystal Crush again could be the play here. He's already slowed. He's not on fire. Getting him on fire is quite good because I have some things that they do more damage when the enemy is on fire. And I think maybe the Typhoon again, just because it's good to have in the background.
Time to bleed.
We can do. I've already. What the hell's happening? We'll do the energy. Okay, now I'm in heavy mode. That's very different. Apply powerful to everyone. Absolutely. And then I'll get Verso to do the base attack on him, which will make him defenseless. Yep. I could do perfect. I could do. Perfect break certainly costs less. Very high light damage. Sure. That worked better than I could have intended. I was gonna say the other thing is that if it ended up breaking the guy, then he doesn't get a turn. But that was the back of my brain because it was quite a ways off being broken, and yet here we are. He's not stunned currently, but yes, feels a bit silly. But Crystal Crush again. Actually, no, Wildfire. Set him on fire. That means I do more damage to him, I think. And then this turn, Elemental Genesis. Go for it. Extreme damage. Or I could Crystal Crush. Or I could Crippling Tsunami. There's so many good options here. Main thing is, do I want to slow him? I'm gonna take the risk of not slowing him. Instead, pump his break meter all the way back up again, because
I'll do it.
timing. Radiant attack? No. Time with 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh! Well, that's marked him, but it actually didn't do what I wanted it to. Dang it, I'm done. I want to heal myself.
Let's carve a path.
Radiant. Break, doesn't matter.
Cut him down.
for 6 extreme physical damages. It doesn't do. It won't increase because he's not stunned. But I think that's a good idea. He's half dead.
Yourselves.
Okay, at least I dodged that last bit. Good. Grady, I can cleanse all status effects and heal. Yeah, we'll do that. Take away all the burns.
Better.
There we go. Feeling much better now. Now I think the play here again is the very simple Crystal Crush. Just keep pumping up his break damage and then
Let's shake the earth.
again we're gonna buff the squad. Oh, and then I can slow him down. Great. As long as I'm surviving, this is going well.
Let's carve a path.
I'm enjoying how he's not getting any buffs anymore. This is feeling good for me. Because the problem before was he was constantly empowered and rushed and defensy, and it was not good. Now, it's much better. We'll go for E first. There we go. If I just don't get hit now. Well, now he's getting powerful. Okay.
Luna, careful.
Well, I've been able to maintain my S rank, so that's good. With the crippling tsunami
Feel the storm.
for 161,000 damage. And we're still clean of status effects, so that's fine. And I can just do this. Hit him a little bit. Now. Think. I can go to Almighty Mark. How much AP do I gain per turn is the question. I don't think I quite gain 3, which would be what I'd need to activate the Duelist Storm, which would break the dude and be great. So instead we go for... a simple melee. And then I'm gonna go for the energy. If everyone has energy, then I can do good things. I'm trying to line this up so that he doesn't get a turn before I get to capitalize on stunning him. Because when he's stunned, I get more damage and stuff. But if he immediately takes a turn, he sheds the stun. So, it's a tricky situation, this. Must be managed well. Also, if he gets a turn, he might knock me out of S rank, which would be sad. We'll go for this.
Time to end this.
That puts him in breakable territory. He's currently defenseless. He's breakable, but his turn is directly after this one. So, I'm gonna slap him with a sabotage, which will mark him.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance.
Jesus. I was not dodging any of that. Okay, now how am I breaking the guy? Crystal Crush! No, the Crystal Crush doesn't break. Radiant? I would need 3 to actually make that work. Damn it! I've once again somehow missed the opportunity. Well, firstly, put a strong healing tint on Monoko. That's a good move any day of the week. Typhoon keeps me healthy, does damage to him for a lot of turns. No, Wildfire. Last minute impulse change there. Okay, again, he's gonna get a turn before I... How do I capitalize on this? Okay, I've figured it out. I know what I'm doing. We're doing... Powerful? Well, I'm gonna use it myself. Whatever. I'm doing it anyway. It's fine. It makes perfect sense. And then we're gonna do the Chapelier Slash, which will mark him. Which means on Verso's next turn, good things will happen. Okay.
Cut him down.
He is broken. He is stunned. We Endbringer. Rip most of his health. See? Tactical. And then he is stunned. So we do a Mighty Strike. Can't quite pull off the thing I want to do, but that's fine. I can do... Yes, just use Chapelier Slash. There we go. Didn't expect to win that. When I went in, I was like, this'll be my warm-up for the day. I'll lose immediately. Carry on. 25 minutes later, came out of it on top. Good stuff. Am I looking forward to the state of play on Tuesday? To be quite honest, I didn't know there was one. So no, I was not looking forward to it, but I'll certainly pay attention now. I'm very out of the video game presentation loop. I just sort of play what I'm playing at the moment and then hear about things and then play them really late. I've still not played Spider-Man 2. So, speaking of Wolverine, I've not played Spider-Man 2. I have to play that first. It's just always so expensive. Whenever I look at it, it's like upwards of 50, 60 pounds. I'm like, oh wait. And I've been waiting and it's never really been quite where I want it to be at the time where I'm looking at it. I got a haircut. I got 20% of gradient charge on critical hit. What? That's a lot of gradient charge. Oh, and I got a Monoko ability. Great. Monoko, what's your new ability? Aberration Light. Highlight damage to all enemies for 2 hits. Applies 4 burn per hit. And Agile Mask applies 2 more burn per hit. Highlight damage to all enemies instead of high physical damage to all enemies. No, I'm keeping the Chapelier Slash. But none, I appreciate having a new ability nonetheless. 20% on gradient charge on critical hit once per turn. That feels like it could be insane. Especially considering I have characters that are like 70% crit chance. So like, they're probably guaranteed to get a critical hit on their turn. And it gives you 27% crit rate. Hold on, if I put this time 10, it's health and defense. If I swap it. Yep, here's 100% crit rate if I do that. Every hit's a critical hit. I don't think I want to do that because it takes away so much defense and health. But actually, no, it just takes away the health because it adds defense. Still not the safest place to be on 2,000 health, but... Defense and crit rate. You can put that on Mael then. More defense, more crit rate. Pretty much exactly what I want. 92% crit rate ain't bad either. Can I swap burn affinity for anything good? That gives you more health and more crit rate. Yeah, put that on there. Burning break. Mainly for the health and the crit rate. 100. What happens if you have 104% crit rate? Is there a 4% chance of more critical? I don't know what that means. I might go to my luminous, the ridiculously filled out stay pounds. Well, as we discussed, I just bought a bunch of games, and also I'm not like that's the thing. If I'm looking at buying a game, I have to be in the mood to play said game. Obviously, that like I'm pretty sure that's the case for everyone. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not feeling the pull to. When Spider-Man comes out as a movie, that's probably the biggest opportunity coming up for me to be like, I want to play Spider-Man 2. At the moment, I'm like, I imagine it's a lot similar to Spider-Man 1. And I played that. Then I played Miles Morales. When I played those, it was the PS5 had just come out. And so I back-to-backed them. I did Spider-Man, got 100% in that. Did this DLC, then I did Miles Morales. So I did so much Spider-Man at once. It's like, I don't know. I need to be re-psyched up for the sequel. I need 10 for burn affinity. Okay. How am I gonna get that? 10. Take off breaker. Or I could take off life steal. Take off life steal. Who needs that? Burn affinity. And then full burn. Great. Give me like 120 something percent on crit damage. Wait, I got a new haircut. Oh, I can give Lune white hair. If I can get everyone to have white hair, that's gonna be kind of cool. Although, I don't know. Part of me just likes the... It has to match the color scheme, you know, and we're not... Wait, if I do this, maybe. Nah, even then. Looks like you're in the snow. Don't like it. I'm too dead set in my ways. Everyone's got a good outfit right now. Even Minoko's got a suit on. Pretty cool. Oh, I got a Chroma Catalyst as well. That's nice. Brand new day's coming out soon. It is! And is Beyond the Spider-Verse coming out? That's fascinating. Is last I heard they had no plans on when to release, well, obviously I heard a long time ago. But like there was like Across the Spider-Verse came out, people were like, oh my god, can't wait for the next one. And they were like, we don't know when it is. Is that how that went down? Also, I've not seen Across the Spider-Verse. I've seen Into the Spider-Verse. And naturally, because everyone said it's the best movie ever, I watched it and I was like, that was okay. Like, it was good. It just wasn't. I think because I'd seen like visuals of Cross the Spider-Verse, I thought it was going to be much more Spider-Versal. Instead, it's sort of like there's 3 extra characters in Miles' world, and they're gonna do some stuff. And there's a Dr. Octopus, and there's weird suction hands, and you know, I wasn't left as quite excited as everyone else was. Violence. What we got here? We got. Okay, so that one's fun. I could mark all the enemies. I could ice the. Well, one of them's made of ice, so that's not going to be very good, is it? I'm gonna. Also, the other thing, like one of the things that Spider-Verse, right? One of the things that I found coolest was like right near the end. I saw that clip where he jumps off the building upside down and it plays the cool song and it's like skyscrapers and glass and it's really funky and cool looking and sounding. I saw that bit and I thought the whole movie was going to be that, and obviously it wasn't. That's like the bit right before the end. I'm like, wish that had come in earlier. And we just had a whole movie of that coolness. Because it was really cool. Probably the sequel. I watched it. Probably should.
Ready to evade.
Bring it on.
I guess I'm Thunderfall.
Lightning. Strike.
I can't really use fire or ice, because... Wait, no, I can use fire! Because they're currently ice. Aha. There you go. One down.
Your turn to shine.
Get wrecked, mate. Oh dear. It was supposed to come out in 2024, and they didn't start production on it until after Across the Spider-Verse came. Yes, the What's Up Danger Scene. It's the coolest bit of the whole movie, but it's right near the end. And I'm like, I guess it makes sense to put near the end, but I don't know. I've never been all that enthused, or at least I don't think I have, with the I'm Spider-Man and my suit looks like it's made of cardboard and I'm gonna learn to be I'm like, nah. I like it when the suit looks really cool and he's just kind of cool, but he learns something about himself along the way. Also known as the Amazing Spider-Man. Well, the suit looks really cool, but I could go on for ages about how cool the Amazing Spider-Man is. But the main thing is he gets into the suit pretty early in that movie. And does a lot of, not crime fighting, but crime hunting. But he only becomes Spider-Man after he saves the kid from the car that's falling off the bridge. right? No one says the word Spider-Man until after he does that bit. It's like, ah. So they skip all of the my suit looks terrible stuff and just go straight to the bits I like, which is very helpful if you're me.
Let's shake the earth.
Amazing Spider-Man in general is very good. Like the bit where the cranes line up. Yeah, it's a bit silly. And like, how? Sure, that guy knows every crane operator, but it's cool. It's symbolic. He can only help the city because the city helped him. Honestly, the Tom Holland Spider-Man did the same thing as well, where they're like, we don't need the tacky suit bit. You know, we can skip that. Iron Man suit. I'm like, yeah.
Coming.
What is this thing? I've never seen one of these before in my life. Takes damage pretty easily though. I can give everyone energy. Sure, we'll do an energy. And then we can run earthquakes to give me powerful on everybody. Oh, that one guy absorbs earth. Good to know. Damn, that was a lot.
Let us stay there.
I think I'm gonna hit him with a wildfire. Although... Nah, wildfire. That eliminates the guy that was gonna heal everybody. He's resistant to lightning, good to know. He's also absorbs earth, so I can't really crystal crush him. I can crystal crush the middle guy though.
Let's shake the earth.
And he's already very breakable. Good. Then we come in with this. Put me into S rank immediately. And then from S rank, I can end bring him.
Enter the line.
That was the whole health bar in like one go.
My cup is full.
You know, you're talking about the music and the... I think you typed that when I was talking about the crane scene. But I'm really not sure, because I mentioned a lot of scenes very quickly in the Spider-Man. Well, why'd I do this? He's just gonna eat the hell.
Storm is coming.
Not very smart. Eh.
Now's our chance.
Crane scene. Yeah. I don't remember it all too well, the music, but like, I know the vibe of the scene, so I can just assume. I'm like, yeah. Well, see, it's just a very good Spider-Man theme in general. As proven by that one scene at the beginning of Amazing Spider-Man 2, where it's like, it basically just plays. I defeated a boss without taking damage. I wasn't even trying. Probably could have crushed the boss in one turn. But like, yeah, the bit in Amazing Spider-Man 2 is like the beginning, where it's just like it's black screen and it plays the music, like and then it's like you see the logo and it's like the back of his costume. It's like, it's really good. Amazing Spider-Man 2 in general is really good, and I've never understood the criticisms of it, like at all.
Lunette, careful.
Oh, what the? What the crap?
Lovely feet.
Hold on, so we got one of this guy, we got the Gargant. I got Handman. I'm gonna call it the Handyman. That feels like a fun name. So yeah, slash. Found. Prevents character from dodging. Okay. But it doesn't prevent me from going. It is like a perfect Spider-Man. It has all like one thing that movie does really well that I guess maybe it doesn't do really well because it's the exact thing that a lot of people complain about. But I'm like, no, that's good. It puts a bunch of different villains in the same movie, which is a very Spider-Man-y. Like, we all know the villains are Spider-Man. You can name them by just, like, listing off animals. But the problem with movies is you never get enough of the movies to see all the villains. Because this movie is like, we'll do about 4 of them. Wait, no. Electro, Rhino, and the Goblin. That's 3. Is there a 4th one? I don't think there is a 4th one. Anyway, like, they stick more things in it, which is good, because it's like, I get to see more things. I like that. I want to shoot this. That worked. Okay. Like... Hold on. How do I want... We want a crippling tsunami, everybody.
A storm
Just so that that whole... Although I guess I can't do that on the middle guy. Didn't think of that. Then I guess Elemental Genesis. Get some big damages in. There you go. One of the enemies is gone. Oh, and it can swap to fire. That's good to know. I want to item healing into myself.
That's better.
Because I was on low health and I can't currently dodge, and that's frightening. Then I think we just gradient and do medium physical to all enemies.
I'm ready.
Okay, so we can parry even if they're bound. Good to know. Learning things. Are you... What's your health like? Yeah, it's not great, but it's not bad. I can again do a Sepelier slash, marking them for death. Or I can give allies regen. Let's do that. Again, sometimes it's about self-sustaining rather than murdering the thing as quick as possible. Oh wait, I have max AP, I don't need to do them. Okay. Ooh, if I Crippling Tsunami right now, because he's currently fire, he'll actually take on the slow. Now he swaps to ice. That wouldn't have worked, but it does now, which is good. And we can Elemental Genesis, which pretty good across the board usually. Unless I want a Wildfire. Yeah. Get some burn effect on them. What do you mean you're getting increasingly strong? I don't like that.
Get ready.
Huh?
Ready to strike.
Not bad. Not great. You want to hit this guy? There's an S rank.
Mitre.
And then Phantom Stars. Another enemy down. It may have said it was getting more powerful. It never got to, like, do the thing. Probably the best Harry Osborn too. You don't understand the complaint about this goblin in the movie looking disgusting, being forced to speak in, being forced in because generally speaking, what do people want the Green Goblin to look like? Perfect, healthy, and stable? No! He's meant to be unhinged, and gave the perfectly good explanation as to why Harry did what he did. It just made his character sad too, especially because he's like, you can see his pain, and it hurts when you know that character you liked is no longer the same person. He's gone. That's an interesting take. I say that because I'm with you up until the very last part. You said, like, it's no longer the same person. He's gone. I'm like, no, the troubling part, like, morally speaking, is that it is the same person. It's the fact that people who you know for the good things and kindnesses they do also could be terrible. And it's like, whoa. Friends turned enemies. That's, like, the most common superhero villain trope ever, but it's really good. There's a reason they do it so much. Exactly. It questions the morality of the characters. And how the hero responds to a very difficult situation.
Let's shake the earth.
A snowstorm arrives, but he's on fire. Oh, it's not anymore. Ow.
Let's cut the path. Cut him down. Endbringer.
I love that move. I just did 1,000,000 damage. You can't stop the beat. That was easier than the other guy. I got Messy White Bun and Critical Weakness, level 26, 25% increase crit chance on weakness. Cool. Is he deleted fight scenes with Harry and Peter supposed to play after Gwen died? No. I don't think I did see that. I know that there is a deleted scene in Amazing Spider-Man 2 that I just don't appreciate at all. People are like, this is great, why was it cut out of film? Like, very obvious reasons. But it's the bit where he's in the graveyard and his dad shows up, who's like supposed to be dead. You know, I'm just like, that undercuts so much of the film. Thank God they didn't put it in. Like, it ends on this beautifully sad tone, and like he's super duper depressed. It's like he's lost everything, and you come back with that bit at the end where it's like the rhino, and it's like throw the grate or whatever it is, the manhole cover. Like, that's such a good like beat to hit right at the end that like I don't think we need the secretly alive dad in there. It just doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much acting there is going on, and I'm like, no, we don't need that. This gives speed and crit rate. Much better than base shield does. So maybe I put that in there. Then I'm gonna have to... How much did base shield cost? 20? I don't know if I can even fit that in. I could take off exposing attack, but that undermines the thing I just tried to do. I could take off shield affinity. I could take off the thing that works with the shields, and then suddenly it becomes much better. And now I can have a shield. Problem solved. I get less damage out of it, but... learn a new ability. How much longer does this go on for? Just... more and more fights.
Your turn to dance.
Ooh, a flame evic. Well, I kind of live.
A bit of violence, yes.
Snooze ad for 5 minutes. If it still needs to go off in 5 minutes, then wait, if I'm still in the fight in 5 minutes, then we'll take a break, but now's not the time. It's interesting the way you phrased that with in that bit. Peter goes bananas and like beats up the goblin a lot because you get one. I guess that would probably undercut the sad moment that happens. You could probably get why it was cut, but there's if you watch that fight scene, like when Gwen gets put in danger. You go from quippy Spider-Man, who's trying to reason, to dead silent. He doesn't say a word. He's just whipping stuff everywhere. Trying to, like, keep up effectively. So I feel like they already sort of had that covered in the film.
Proper challenge.
He's resistant to earth damage. Of course he is. He's made of fire. What am I thinking? Item. I'm gonna have to do revive, obviously.
Can I die again?
There you go. Second one dead. We only just started. I'm gonna want to do a typhoon. That's pretty apparent. So
Now's our chance. The eternity of ice.
I was gonna say, if that guy's not weak to ice, something would be wrong there. Yes, I think I'm gonna just use this turn, as boring as it is, to heal my allies. Because I came into this fight losing heavy amounts of health, and I don't want to be losing, so...
Ready to evade.
Wrong button. Completely wrong button. I didn't realize it was a gradient attack, and now I'm dead. Revive, please. Thank you.
My cup is full.
Do this. Give powerful to everybody, even if the bad guy's resistant. Yeah. When I'm thinking of movies and Spider-Man, whatever movie, I guess, not just Spider-Man, when I think of deleted scenes in general, I do think of how they affect the pacing of the film. Even if it's like, that would have been cool to see, I'm like, but did it fit? Because there's so many things, like anyone could think of something that's cool to see. It's a case of getting the edit that's really good and clean and like flows. How do we think this guy feels about lightning? He's resistant, of course he is. The B rank though immediately, wow. If I do that again.
Here we go.
Got halfway through A rank, okay. Okay, that was a nice, pretty simple attack there. Nothing too scary. What is this? He's resistant. I keep thinking, how do I break this blob in his chest? Wait, do I need a certain element? Wait, my Typhoon? Oh, she died, didn't she? The Typhoon's gone away. That's annoying. Typhoon it is.
Eternity of ice.
I can do energy. Because that will give me back the energy I just spent anyway. And then I can go into my next turn and I can do... Ice! There you go, get some slow on him. Oh, well, I need to... I remembered it was a gradient move that time. No, I'm snoozing the incoming ad break. I want to finish my fight before we do an ad break. I'm not done. Hit him once. Give me the energy. I could Endbringer him, but like, why? Or I can Phantom Star him. Do we think the guy that's on fire is going to take much light damage, though? We'll go Endbringer. He's resistant to the physical damage. Of course he is. Hit him with a Crystal Crush. Of course he's resistant. Why didn't I think of that? At least the Typhoon's keeping on going off. That's fun. Now I don't have an... Damn it. Let's just hit him normally. And give everyone 2 shields. We'll do energy move. Which apparently takes me to Almighty mode, which is amazing. I could do the ice move. Or I can Duelist Storm. Duelist. Wait, no, he resists physical damage. This we know. He resists earth damage. So really, the ice damage is the one I undoubtedly want to do here. Speed burst. Again, resistant to... No, it's resistant to lightning, not the light damage. Okay, that works then. Medium physical. Sure, it applies mark. Mark is good.
Watch out. Incoming.
Damn it. I didn't know what spell we were doing. He's breakable. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm on the wrong character to break things. Why did I do... Ty is clearly on fire. I'm like, let's set him on fire. Oh dear. Mental Genesis, that's what I want. The big damage. Now. Break him open, like we do. Now I go into Endbringer, and hopefully the damage is boosted. Even though he's resistant, pretty good still. I can go item, revive, Monoko, bring him back first. By the way, congratulations! Well done. People forget about first place. Happens all too often, but today, Wolfie, undoubtedly you are first. and no one can take it from you.
Let's carve a path.
Stand still. He's still stunned? Great. He's done. There's no way he survives this. There we go. Ugh. Only 10 minutes. I only have to delay the ad break twice. We continue. Trial complete. Well, on that note, I'll let the ad break play. I'll get up. Ugh. You know, we'll take a short refreshment break because it's a hot day and my brain will go to mulch otherwise. Ad break, go. Ad break in progress. I'll put the sign up. I'll be back momentarily. Couple of minutes at most. Okay, I'm back. That break still has 40 seconds on it. My game arrived. Will I play that on stream? No. That game's for me. I've concluded mentally. I'm like, there are sometimes where you like. How do I explain this? Streaming a game is very different than playing a game, right? Very different. So when you play a game, you just gotta sit there and like sort of not exist for a bit. When you're streaming a game, you have to exist and like, different. It's just different. I got Dragon Age: The Veilguard for like $11.99 on Amazon because I've heard mixed things about it, but also I'm like, I just want a fantasy game where I get to make a character with some choices in it. I'm like, that one seems to fit the bill most recently. So I'm like, yeah, go for it. Maybe I won't like it. Probably will. I'm that person a lot of the time. You know? And the person's like, I really like that game that people don't like. Concord, loved that game. Unfortunate for me. What other games? I mean, Destiny for a while was the game no one liked that I liked. Actually, Midnight Suns. Marvel's Midnight Suns. Actually one of the best games I played in recent memory. Not as loved as XCOM 2. Speaking of XCOM 2, I've been keeping an eye on that Star Wars Zero Company game that's XCOM but Star Wars. I'm like, that's supposed to come out this year, and I'm waiting for it very impatiently. I'm just like, I just want another XCOM, and I'm not getting one. But you make it Star Wars, good enough for me. Actually, possibly even better. So I'm excited for that. Of course, I have to wait for it to come out, which is... What is this music?
I'll do it.
Damn, that was tough.
Ready to evade.
Weak to lightning. Good to know. Everyone's dead already before I get to take a turn. Wonderful. Going well so far. Now I get 5 turns? What? I hit the jump button.
Ready to parry. Take your shot.
I did not get to take a turn. That's very sad. Like, I get go again? Maybe I got ridiculously unlucky or something there, but like, what the hell? The next sentence is on your list probably after you planted Batman and Kana. Didn't you do Kana already? What the hell? What is the timing on these dodges? Okay. Oh, and you're dead anyway. Flippin' hell. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna die if I don't hit the heal immediately.
Let's keep going. Let the ink flow.
Might as well revive an ally, but like... They're gonna get 5 turns before I get to go again. Stupid.
I'm ready.
Don't prepare a fire attack. Okay, we're alive.
I'll do it.
I hit jump. I'm gonna die as soon as it's my turn. Regardless of what I do, I didn't have enough health to survive a burn. What is this fight? This is ludicrous. But, okay, hold on. So what I can do here... What can I do to make things better for me? I can try and go first. You go for, where is it? First strike or... Yeah, first strike costs 10. How do I get that? What if I give it to Minoko? That makes more sense. So we go for... Take off, death, or... maybe not. What's critical moment? Critical. Take off that. Put on first strike. Okay, now Minoko is guaranteed to go first. In theory, that'll help. You go, perfect. You went your platinums the other day and you were like, wait, where's my platinum? And then you download the game and realize you started a new game plus and you didn't even make past the tutorial. Oh. Well, good luck on your Kena platinum. Also means you haven't got 26 platinums, you have 25. Wait, so you were just keeping mental count? You can literally just go like... Where is it? Trophy button. Where's the trophy button? Is it here? Yeah. Hey, you can see how many platinums you have just by clicking. You didn't tell me the app break sign was still up. I never took it down, damn it. But yeah, I got 97 apparently. I didn't know that, but... Okay, I can apply powerful to all my allies. Goal 50 by the end of it. My goal is just play what I want when I want. There was a time, like a year or two, where I was like, platinum trophies all day, every day. Every game I play, I must get the platinum trophy. Now I'm just sort of like, I mean, every game that I really enjoy, I'll get the platinum trophy probably. Why does he kill me so quick? I don't understand. He's just got a really difficult to dodge attack pattern, which ruins my day. I missed like 2 attacks and it killed me. We've hit a new wall. I'll go one more time. Then I'm gonna explore something else. And by something else, I've probably been in this same place, but there's some stuff I want to try. Okay, Chapelier slash. Go for it. That did so much. Well, if I can just survive, I could do some good stuff here. Okay, Frozen. This is the one. When am I meant to hit the... I'm hitting the button every time. Apparently too slowly. Or too quickly.
The fun begins.
Just... I mean, I can break him. Do it. But also, like, what's the goal here, man? I can't survive 5 turns in a row. I can revive.
Once more now, with vigor.
I'm alive! Go, wait, hang on. I could end bringer if I'm rank D. Go it.
Not impressed.
When did you hit the button? How often do you want to attack?
I'm waiting.
Hate this thing. Hate this thing. One. Too early. Too late. Too fine. Too early. Okay. I'm not dead. That'll soon change, but... Too early? What? What? No. I wanted to see what these paintings do. I've not actually clicked on them yet. I thought it would be a fun idea. Enter the canvas. The duelists! They're not duelists, they're duolists. That's clever. Okay, hit him with ice. Put some slow on these dudes. I'm noticing an issue. That issue is the health bar not moving, but... What the? Okay. What I appear to have done here is leave behind one horrifyingly difficult fight and find a different one. What is happening? This is like millennia levels of oh no.
Try that again. Oops.
I just don't have the anything to survive this. And obviously they go in pairs, because of course they do. I just want to mentally acknowledge that that attack was still going, and I'm supposed to dodge all of them. Like, look, watch this. I'm meant to dodge all of those without getting hit. This is why I'm losing. Because how many attacks is like 15, 20, 100? This requires some training. I'm good. I'm alright. We're not gonna need to do that. I'm not gonna retry that. Okay. We're gonna do something else. Something more fun. Something enjoyable. I mean, it cannot be said I've not done I've got from like stage 5 or something to 7. So progress is happening, but my god. That's difficult. Have I leveled up? I've leveled up. How much have I leveled up? 10? 10 skill point. Okay. Burst damage and break damage to all enemies every turn. I read these every time, but or a Stormcaller. It's fun. Assign skill. Put it in place of Thunderfall. I'm waiting on one more skill point so I can get Steel Strike. Upgrade attribute. 12 points. Okay, this is the sort of thing we like. So I put 12 into defense and it only goes up by like 50. Not exactly worth it, is it? Let's buff speed and vitality. Like, really put an effort into taking more turns, and having more health. Because those are holding me back right now. Okay, upgrade weapons. Can I do that? Oh, I can. I can upgrade the Kralum. Or the Contorso. Maybe upgrade the Contorso. Get some more damage out of Verso here. Or... I need to find some more Resplendent Chromicalis so that I can actually upgrade some of CL's other weapons. I guess upgrade this once. Upgrade this once. Upgrade this. I can't upgrade that. Okay. Nice. If I'm assuming this was a place you might have sort of like dip in and out of rather than mainline it. It's called like the Eternal Tower or something. It's the Endless Tower. There you go. Pretty daunting looking. I'm sure there's some cool rewards at the end of it. There's always cool rewards in this game. They're like, you beat a cool boss. Here, take like extra turns. I'm like, what? That's good. Give me that. Okay. Back to the nice world of exploring things, though. Where do I want to go? Actually, wasn't I got a thing, didn't I? I could go underwater now, and didn't try it. Oh, you should get items for it. That's cool, I guess. I thought it was like new areas you could go underneath and find new places. My mistake. Actually, I know where I want to go. Oh, I know vaguely where I want to go. I think yeah. I'll rephrase. I know who I want to fight. Is it this? No, I'm gonna beat up whoever was up here. Did I?
Hang on tight.
Oh, I did. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. That's the main quest. We're not going that way.
Flashing through the sky.
Flashing through the sky. This is the guy. There he is. I already fought one of them earlier, but if I already fought one of them earlier, then, you know, kill the real one. Get some stuff, maybe.
Bear the mark. We walk.
Probably should have thought about that beforehand. Yeah, I just know I was hitting normally. Alrighty. How do we think it feels about... We'll start with a fire. Always a good place to start. Set the guy on fire. Now I can Stormcaller. Double gun, sure.
Calm down.
That's how we laugh.
Hit it normally. That gives it the defenseless thing, the weakened, I believe it is. Then... Go big. I like that. I don't gain powerful.
Bring it on.
I think the more it hits me, the more it gets.
A storm is coming.
Somehow.
So much potential.
I would like to hit you with a Typhoon. No, go for Crystal Crush. It's got the bonus. That's not done a lot. This guy is tougher than I was assuming. I will do one healing tint on my friend here.
Here we go. Ready to strike.
And put him in his weakened state.
Turn to dance.
Okay. Not too early. Yeah, every time it hits, I get a stack of fire. Okay. Confirmed at this point. Fine with me.
Nasty.
I would like to do Let's see how Endbringer performs. It's doing okay damage. This guy just a very big amount of health. Tree of Life. Heals and... yes, heal and cleanse. There we go. We're all back to where we should be. Now I come through with the... There's the damage I'm needing. Do that more. And slow him. And empower my allies, maybe? Now we'll go for energy to allies.
Ready to evade.
I can do physical and mark him. No, here's what we do. Hit him with this, make him defenseless. Then hit him with a big move. Probably Phantom Star.
Ready to evade.
Why do you have so much health? Nothing does anything. Shields and stuff. Go. Yeah. Typhoon. I like the damage over time thing. And then we go for an Elemental Genesis, which will do it big. What the? Okay, well, we survived that. Good.
Let's carve a path.
Sure. How much is Perfect Break gonna do? Negligible amounts. Okay. Not bad. Not great. Energy allies.
Overflowing with energy.
Typhoon. You just found out that one of the animation community goats you look up to got his partnership with a big corporation that originally hired him for an AI animated movie, but he left after educating himself on AI, why AI is bad. What? You found one of the important animation person had a partnership with people he don't like, but then he's not doing that anymore. Gotcha. That's nice. Well, have the person worked on anything I will have heard of, or is it like a more niche thing?
Minogo, get ready. Ready to strike. Here we go. Ready to strike. Careful now.
Nearly half dead.
What a chance. Open them back.
Done a few things like the Book of Life and a few Mexican animated movies for Netflix and Nickelodeon. So, not something I will have heard of, but yeah, no. we could celebrate the sentiment at least. Yeah. Me not like AI. AI bad. I think what bothers me the most about AI is less so what it actually does, and rather the like the slow and oppressive trend towards it. You know, it's like because if you look at where the end destination is, it's not a place I want to end up. But right now, it's actually like it's not good. It doesn't make anything worthwhile. It's annoying and you know actively bad for just the world in general, but like could be thoroughly ignorable. But when you look at where it's going, it's like just like I don't want to go to the world where everyone's making their like stories out of garbage and just generating this snake eating its own tail narrative of just boring books and bleh. Where the companies no longer need to hire people to actually make cool things. Well, that's not fun, where it buries the people who are making the cool things beneath layers of gut. Like, no. We don't want to go to that place. Who would? Yeah, so the people who are making money off it, but like, yeah. Like Crystal Crush this. I can't Elemental Genesis afterwards, actually, if I Crystal Crush. If I Stormcaller, there's a chance. We'll go for that.
Thunder, strike swift. Let us sting.
Yeah, now I Elemental Genesis. Put through sabotage. Well, no.
Maximum damage.
Go for an end. Yeah, hopefully it didn't really. I'm looking for break damage wherever I can find it, and I'm not succeeding really. hurts job opportunities for people who need it. Yeah. I'm pulling a face because I'm thinking about, like, I don't know if this is like a quarter-baked thought, so, you know, probably not my full stance on the subject, but I'm like, in terms of protecting jobs, I don't think that's the important part. The important part is that, like, what those jobs are doing, right? If you have a bunch of people doing creative work, and then they're not doing creative work, less creative work is being made, and thusly we lose, right? I don't know, I sort of mentally check out a bit when people are like, and then people lose their jobs. I'm like, well, like, then people move their job. When you're experiencing that, it's probably a lot more devastating of a process, you know, it's like more involved and it's a lot less, oh yeah, that makes sense. But, like, the problem is it takes away places for people to move to entirely. Because if no one's hiring for the thing, then, like, yeah. Very depressing idea, isn't it?
Coming. Careful.
I like that move. I can reliably parry it.
Chroma is flame.
Guy break.
Doors of Chroma. Open!
Let's carve a path.
That did nearly 500,000 damage.
Midnight Zero.
You are broken.
Fate.
You saw a thing the other day where Nvidia and Microsoft have lost like $6.41 trillion. That's the money they thought they'd save by making AI data centers, and it didn't work out, so they're partly going back to hiring humans. Yay! Partly going back to. Oh dear. Hope it all goes the way of the NFT and dies out. I don't think it will, because NFTs serve literally zero purpose, whereas AI, there is like viable purposes, just not where they're looking for them. Or not where they're broadcasting and looking for them. Like when you look at AI in medical industry, this is like a go-to example, but it's because it actually furthers the cause of medical science, right? It helps cure more people, or like diagnose, or you know, find more problems in people that are there that would otherwise go unnoticed, right? It's doing a good job there. When you put it into creative industry, it does the active opposite of good. It like makes less creative works happen. You're like, you don't know. Don't invest it there. It's dumb. Stop it. But because it's working in one system, they're like gonna try and make it work everywhere because money and blah. I don't like it. What can I do with this? Let's go for... Oh, another storm cooler.
Thunder, strike swift.
And then we'll come in with the Elemental Genesis.
Your
I like that big number.
Your turn to shine.
Not too early.
Thanks. The fun begins.
And then we're gonna use the heal thing because I done messed. Actually, I could put him on ice. Sure.
Let's carve apart.
Look, IDM effect. Sure, give him a high physical. I don't know if this does anything good. Okay, it does do a lot, but it's hard to determine what high damage means sometimes. It's very wishy-washy.
feel the storm.
Let's carve apart. You're outmatched. Break. The fun begins.
Okay, vitally important for my own well-being. Heal. And we're powerful again. It's sort of been a bit of a routine at this point. Just as long as they don't die, I've got this. Yeah, wildfire, why not? Even more stacks of fire damage.
This ends now.
Dang it! I had it until the last two there.
Ready to strike. Here we go. Outmatched. Violence.
He's so close to death. There we go. It died of fire damage. Okay. 1,000,000 XP. Burn duration's increased by 2. Ooh. That's cool. And Ramaro. What does burn duration increased by 2 mean? In terms of... Well, what it means is 2,392 health and 1,000 defense is what that means. Put that there. My elbow will become the burning one. And this is a weapon that replay instantly when all almighty. What? I mean, also just for the sheer power increase alone, this is 100% the choice. Finally, a good weapon for Monoko. I love when I kill a thing and it actually helps me out. Happens more often than you think.
Hang on tight.
Where do we want to go? I'm sort of just in a state of pick wherever I want and
Hang on
investigate.
tight.
What's over here? I don't know if I've been in the Dark Shore, but we'll go there. We'll see what's up. Oh, and I can do upgrades, of course. Finally, I can get Steeled Strike. After one turn, deals extreme single target damage, 13 hits, interrupt if any damage taken, increased damage on S rank. Give me that and put it in. Good question. When do I put it? Instead of Perfect Break, I guess. I don't often use Perfect Break as it should. Oh, hello. I thought you were rocks. The handyman. The back. I didn't heal. I've come into here with no health.
Let the ink flow. Let the ink flow.
I'm gonna do Steeled Strike, my new move.
Luna, careful.
Oh. I can't dodge, right, okay. Only parrying.
Ready.
Well, going great so far. I think one of them's gonna die very soon. But we'll go for the energy for my allies. Put some wildfire in this thing. Then put Stormcaller on.
Thunder, strike swift.
That is an amazing move. I liked it a lot. Is it still my go? It is. Great. Then I guess we'll just... break that guy. God vessel. Grandiose catalyst. I need smaller catalysts. Probably buy those or something, but I've not been doing that because I'm not very smart sometimes. Did you get a weapon? No, is it you got a weapon? Okay, what is it? Base attack applies 2 burn stack per rank. AP on rank up, increase burn damage by 50% per rank up to 300. Okay. I think I already had that actually. It's just got leveled up. Yes, it's basically a burn build, but I don't want it. Actually, what I'm gonna put my L in because I feel like I want to. Also, she's ridiculously underleveled compared to everyone else by like quite a bit. We got 73, 75, 75, 71, and 76. Oh, no, that's the weird things. I'm just looking for items. Oh wow, they're everywhere. They are like blending in. They look like scenery.
Well, that will help. What have we here?
Maybe they'll give me more weapons though if I fight them. I'm doing a lot of combat today, but that's alright. That's the nature of exploring. Okay, open up with some ice. To lock you out of play for a little longer. If I shoot you in the eye, what happens? Not a lot. And now I have no AP. Clever of me, wasn't it?
Let us stain them.
Okay. Set them on fire. Increase damage on burning things. Always good. And then... set them on fire again. Double fire. Then... burning canvas down. Maya, please immediately. Just put on the defense thing. Okay. Not bad. Earthquakes. They're now breakable. And I can't do a lot with that. I could settle fire again. Let's do a tsunami. Ice him. That went well.
Let the ink flow.
And then I guess Earth hit.
This ends now.
No, just stab it. It's not dead enough yet. Well, fine. I'm happy I made you laugh, Dr. Wolf. I don't know what I did. I'm sure it was brilliant, and really insightful,
What have we here?
and not something dumb. Wait, in media res. 3 shields on battle start, but max HP is hot. Oh. That's interesting. You'd get like basically 3 free hits before you take any damage. But obviously once you start taking damage, terrible news. We got the power. And energy. Okay. Again, set the mans on fire. Always a good idea. Always. Unless that... Nope. If they're made of fire, it's a bad idea.
Feel the storm.
Very high void damage to all enemies. Wait, how do I break? Glory Fury can break. Let's just go for void damage.
Prepare for annihilation. And guard.
Didn't do a lot. Again, a little disappointed. Oh no, hold on. Twitch is gonna ad break. Snooze! There you go. Saved us from an ad break, interrupting this thrilling battle where I'm basically going through the motions and not doing a lot. I don't know. I can break them all, but do I care? Yes, I do. Break that one at least. Yeah, that's one extra attack I don't have to deal with. Don't like that. Wait, you're not gonna attack? Or... Well, that was dumb of you.
Thunder. Strike quick.
So I'm currently stanceless. Let's do a virtuous on this guy. There's my big 200% damage increase. Now I hit him with the Phantom Strike. Much better. Again, lots of catalysts for this.
Good stuff.
Upgrades are plenty incoming, but as far as I was saying, where to really go in this area, it sort of seems like I arrived, you get some sneaky little items, but
Great.
not a lot of progression necessarily happening. Like, I'm not finding a secret mini-boss or anything. Although that looks like a... Hold on. There's like a shimmer over there. That looks like a doorway. Nope, that's just scenery. Okay, well, I guess this is it. Some dudes in hats. Hoods. Owl? Owl. Really nothing here. I guess all that was here was the 3 shields half health thing. Which would be good if enemies weren't doing like 7 attacks at once. Because, I mean, you get hit 3 times and then what? You just have no health left. Half health is a substantial amount less health. And you can't refill health that doesn't exist, so...
Hang on tight.
Now where to go? Somewhere I've not really explored yet. I mean, there's places I'm meant to go. Like if I go up here, I got little objective markers. I can fight that giant thing, but last time I tried to fight that giant thing, it went very poorly for me and I got annoyed at it. It eats all of your AP. So every turn you're like, aha, I'm gonna hit it. And then it's like, and now you have nothing to hit me with. I'm like, oh, that's not very nice. But, do it anyway. Wait, I have an ad break coming in. I should... I should have... Well, it's my turn. I can just put it on ad break and we can listen to battle music. There we go. Problem solved. Ad break it is. What time is it? Yeah, we still got a while left. Okay. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna get a new drink. It's very warm in here. That was a solid ad break. There's only 20 seconds of ads left. I could just sort of get going. Okay. He's not stolen all my stuff yet. So, ice him. Resistant to ice. Probably knew that already, but forgot. Yeah, absorbs all AP, so I don't get to do anything. Okay. Now... Okay, here's what we do. We melee it. That gives me a bit more AP, which I can then use to energy up my allies. So when their turns come in, they get more. Good. It's already on fire, it's already slowed. Hit it once. It's weak to lightning. Okay. I think the Typhoon might be the way to go. Although it resists ice, I think, is what we learned, so maybe not. Stormcaller it is. My Rain of Fire. The Virtuous Striker. Okay. Now I have a lot more AP. A lot more fire on me. I could do a it's weak to lightning. Gustav's homage here. Maybe the play. Do it. There we go. This is some good damage. I mean, yeah, it looks tiny, but that was 300,000. I forgot about that part. Hmm? Okay. Removes all shields. Perfect. Do that. And again, it's weak to lightning, so that works in the bonus damage. This is my turn. Elemental Genesis, maybe? Get some big damage? Or I could go for Stormcaller again. Or I could Crystal Crush. I'm ready for Typhoon. I realize that's none of the things I just said, but I like having that extra heal at the end. I guess, but actually no, hit him once. Get me some more AP. Now we have more options. Keep up the slow though. I mean, I like it having less turns. I believe it also has a thing where it speeds up after a while, which is not good, obviously. Oh, yeah. Okay, Burning Canvas would be interesting. Or Rain of Fire. Burning Canvas will be better here. Or I could just Gustav's Homage again. Put myself in Virtuous. I mean, it's weak to lightning. As much as I like things being on fire, there's something to be said about just stick to the thing it's weak to and don't mess with it. Elemental Genesis it is. Actually. No, keep Tremor, because then I can get rid of its shields when they pop up. Okay, Elemental Genesis. That's a good move. I say that every time, but it's so true. Items not going to help me. Great attack's not going to help me. So just shoot the hell out of it. And then... Wait. There we go. That was weird. I just kept being able to shoot it. Okay, there, it gains shields and increases its speed. Don't like that, but I can get rid of the shields at least. Okay, it's only got 4 shield. I can give myself shields. Not that I want to do that. And then make everyone on my team more powerful. There we go. Again, has no shields left. That's fine. Don't need to use 3 of life. So we will come in hot with a kick. Get some AP. And then stare at my choices and wonder what I'm doing. Stormcaller is the obvious choice here. Yeah. Yeah.
Thunder, strike swift.
I deal 200% damage. It's got 11 burns going on. I'm in Virtuous Stance already. What's my gradient charges? I can do a Virtuous Strike, but I think Burning Canvas is the way to go here. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. And then just put in 1 Virtuous Strike so I can come back next turn with a Virtuous again. There we go. This feels like I'm playing this rather well, even though I'm doing relatively small amounts of damage here. Bit by bit, we're getting through it. As long as it doesn't do anything super duper crazy, which it probably will, we're fine. Don't want to give my allies energy because that's just going to steal it. I can ice it and I can slash it. Hold on. We'll do a slash. And then I don't quite have the AP. Okay. That's fine. Don't increase your speed. It's rude. Okay, bye-bye AP.
Please survive.
Whoa. Okay, well I live 1. Luna's frozen. Luna's frozen. Pinoca's frozen. Well, that's not great, is it? I didn't get to do anything.
I'm ready.
That's... I got my Virtuous Stance, but I can't do much with it. Boom! That was a big hit, okay. I should be parrying more is what I just gathered. No, I want to keep that. I like having the tremor available. I hit it twice, just up my AP here. It's currently on fire, as expected. I don't need to... Elemental Genesis seems like the big play here. Just unload a big amount of damage on it. It's not that strategically exciting, but it gets the job done. You just saw a video on YouTube where a cop stopped a drunk driver and they had a conversation like, "Sir, have you been drinking?" "No." "Say a number between 19 and 21. 15. And then you died of laughter." "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope your funeral arrangements are swift and, you know, don't trouble too many people, but I guess life be like that sometimes. Sorry for your loss of self." Why?
I'll do it.
Okay, it's my turn. I got gradient charges. I can... Nope. There's an ability that's like revive everyone and do burn damage, but that's on Mael, who's currently in need of reviving. We can do the tremor though.
This ends now.
No shields for you. And then... I'm gonna go for crystal throw. There you go, a little more break damage in there. Really messed that one up, but we lived. Revive, please. Good, we're all back in the game. Ice him so that we don't have a really speedy sky snake thing. Hey look, it's my turn. You're going to take damage for everyone else for a bit. Actually, no you're not. I'm gonna stab it once.
This will hurt.
Set it on fire. Then you're going to come in with a Gustav's Homage.
Take a step.
Stop gaining shields and increasing your speed! This is different. I don't know what I'm doing. Good yay. Good yay. When you dodge a new attack first try, it's always a bit of a breather. Elemental Genesis or Tsunami or Wildfire. Elemental Genesis. As long as I don't stop hitting it with hard hitting attacks, its health will go down and I will rise above. Do the heal. Give everyone some regen. And then item heal Minokai. I got one of them. Okay, one of those I lived through. We are in virtuous stance, so maybe a virtuous strike.
You can't escape. Let's build.
It's always a little disappointing, that attack. And I don't even get much AP out of it, so... I can't use the Egide ability because then she'll take damage for the people who are currently frozen, who are only on freeze if they take damage, so... That doesn't work. Just literally just stab it. Only real option I have.
Hurry.
Okay, I got one here, that's fine.
Chroma is flowing.
It gets 2 turns. Okay.
Rune, watch out.
What? 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 That's so cheap and annoying and You can't do that. Well, good news at least. I now have massive lightning damage potential. Hold on, if I steel strike this... I just have to not die. That's the life that just not die. And if I don't die, I'm good. That puts me in C rank. With C rank, I can do speed burst, which costs 6. So... Yeah, I know, you absorb all my AP. The worst. Boom. Okay, I get 2 turns. By Searing Bond it, I can get Foretell on it. Immediately. This is a game of AP right now. Hold on. Wait, what's Final Path do? Applies 10 Foretell. 1 hit can break. Okay. Maybe the play here. I get 2 goes. If I don't spend anything on the first turn, I can spend a lot on the second turn.
Time to strike.
Final part.
Remember,
100! Okay, that's good.
CL, incoming.
Oh, not this thing again. Dang it.
Let's cover.
Do some base attack. And gets me some AP. Put in Assault 0. There's a lot of lightning on it. Almost broken.
I'm waiting.
Absorbs my AP again. Not good. Oh, not this. I can't use skills. That's troublesome. Use Doom. That would put me into a Twilight. And it would break it for... Ooh, hold on. Oh, I can use skills again. That's fine then. Perfect. If I Plentiful Harvest, then that can give... Or I could do it like a... choices. I'm just thinking, because I'm about to probably break it. And if I break it, and it's Versa's turn, I can do the end move that, like, increases the stun on it, does a bunch of damage, and is the best feeling ever. But he needs to have 9 AP to do that. He currently has 0. He will get 2 turns. I think Plentiful Harvest is what we do. Yeah, it gives him 5. He's on 6. It's not gonna really work out, I don't think. Because I don't have enough Endbringer. I don't even have enough to really break the enemy. Unless I Gradient. Hold on, Gradient. If this works, then I'm good.
Let's carve a path.
I'm not good, because I didn't get enough AP and I miscounted. Annoying, but how it goes. Nonetheless, I broke it. That's something. I did 200,000 damage. That's something. It's still stunned. It's my turn. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Item. AP to self.
Let's have some fun.
Endbringer. 700,000 damage. Like that. Okay, Gradient Attack. We start off with the Shadowbringer. That puts 20 foretells on it immediately. It's my turn. We Twilight Dance.
CL incoming.
I'm beginning to believe it's a dangerous time. I'm gonna Steel Strike this guy. I don't need AP for Steel Strike. They already used it. No, not this silent. Oh gosh, if this hits, I'm so ruined. Dodge. I did it. Okay. I'm currently in Twilight. It has no foretells on it. That's not very good for me. I have a Gradient Charge. I can spend a Gradient Charge on Shadowbringer. Go. It now has 20 foretells on it. That's good. Put in a Sealed Fate. There you go. A nice casual 100,000 on it. I forgot I had to click buttons. Nonetheless, it still did over 100,000 damage without me hitting the buttons right. And it's still my turn. Oh no. Yeah, there's more! No, no, no. Okay, 3 shields. Okay, 7. Phantom Star, go! I was so scared at the end that it was gonna do the explode thing that wiped the first team, and I was like, oh no, don't do that, I can't dodge that, oh dear. Ooh. That was a nice input of effort. Every AP gain is increased by... What? Every AP gain is increased by 1. Every +1 becomes +2. That's ludicrous. I guess it's what I deserve for beating the super duper hard Sky Snake. My god.
Finally, I killed this damn snake.
Yeah!
What a lovely fight.
What a lovely fight.
Payback for eating me so many times.
Rewarding. Let's heal everybody. There we go. Okay, Wolfie, I'm gonna read the thing you said. Like ask, skipping the bit where you're being like, you know, modest. Would I mind if you send me a thing with a lot of fluff in the message saying, but like, if you don't want to, that's cool. I mean, you should send me a thing, sure. I don't mind. I mean, I can't promise I'll, depending how long it is, I can't promise I'll read it timely fashion, but like, send it, sure. The Energy Master. Every AP gain is increased by 1. Immediate res. Right. Level, that's the highest ability I've got. 30, wow, okay. Just antifreeze and but I just made CL impossible to status. That was apparently my goal. Who needs I believe Energy Master was health. Who needs a bunch of health? They're all pretty good for health. I'll take off immune to free for the reason that I rarely face a thing that freezes me, even though I just fought one. But Energy Master on CL, then put CL in with Lunea Mile. Else what?
Hang on tight.
Not sure if that's actually the best idea. 'Cause I just realized Monoko is the one that really properly is focused on giving statuses to everyone else.
Hang
But
on tight.
oh well. Is there anything here, or is that? I think it's enemies I've just fought before. Woo!
Hang on tight.
Are you sure? Well, you're not really. Like, Wolf, you're not asking me to, like, will you jump off this cliff with your eyes shut? Like, no, you're just sending me a thing that I may or may not end up reading. You're not asking all that much. What is
Flash through the sky.
going on here? This is a place I've not been, so I'll have a look around.
Well, that will help.
Empowering dodge. Ooh,
Here we go.
you can get 50% damage for every dodge you do.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hold on, is this a flying rock I can land on? No.
Flashing through the sky.
You gotta check these sky islands. Sometimes they have secret enemy.
Here we go.
Land. Oh wait, I just realized why I have Monoko in the party all the time. No, I gotta take someone out. Maya. Monoko's in the party because until he gets his last 2 abilities, I can't be sure. Like, I want to get the ball. As long as he's in the party, whatever I kill will end up giving him an ability if it needs to. Oh, what do I want to use on these guys? Well, that guy is currently fiery. I think I want to ice them. Unless I want to duelist. Let's just duelist it. It's rare I have the Mighty Mask to do the extra damage, so... in the sake of fun, or in the name of fun. Alright, that guy absorbs fire. What about that? Good thing I have ice!
Feel the storm. Ready?
One got annihilated, the other is on 1 health. This is great. Final path on this one.
Cards have spoken. There we go.
Excuse me while I just... No, okay. Well, stab him. Is he dead? He is dead. Nice. That thing's resistant to ice. Okay.
A storm is
It's nice to come back and murder an enemy really easily after that massive long fight. Like, you gotta feel powerful sometimes. So what is this? The Endless Night Sanctuary. Okay. Any actual skills to learn? You can get Stendhal. Extreme single target void damage, 1 hit, removes self shields, applies defenseless. Big hit on an enemy. I think I'd rather save up for, like, something else. I don't know what, there's not a lot left. Pyrolyze. Be pyrolyzed. Or momentum strike. Yeah. I think I'm sort of past a lot of the skills being ones I want. I'll take the Stendhal. I'm realizing I should probably start putting might into people just so that. I mean, hang on. So, what's the difference here? 6 points and I gain 760 damage. Odd. I put it in there. I gain the same amount, but I also get speed. Yeah, might's just not very good, is it? Upgrade weapons. You have sent me the thing, and you hope I end up reading it. I mean, I probably will. What would have been a bigger ask if, like, every week you're coming out with a thing to read? It's like once in a very long time. I'm like, sure, why not? And if I really hate it, I won't ask again. Like, you know, I don't think I will. I gotta upgrade this thing. CL was way behind the damage tower level thing. Okay, well, this is a nice place. Very dim. The Endless Night Sanctuary, I believe it was called. Managed to walk in a circle already. Fantastic.
See the trees here? They're Jestrels, waiting to be reborn.
Oh.
They're queuing.
Oh.
Oh. Lots of dead Nevrons. And some thundering footsteps, I'm sure won't be. Oh, that's not that bad. I've fought one of those things before, I think. I was expecting something horrifying.
Lovely.
This is just a guy with a big stick.
An advantage.
Yeah, Wolfie, that. Like, I've changed this one scene, and at the time I was open to listening, and I'm just like, nope, this is too often for me, I must retreat a bit. But, Different places, different thoughts. We change our minds. Hold on, what am I looking at here? We're looking at a dude with shields, looking at a dude with arms. And me with 9 AP. Okay. I'm thinking. Break his arms off. You got no arms. Now I have 5 AP to spend how I wish. I would like to give my allies powerful status. Now, do these guys like fire? No! No, they don't.
Flow.
What's for me? Wait, and I can just... I think they're dead.
Your
Elemental Genesis works every time. Nice. I got a Sakaram level 25, no damage. Good times. I don't feel bad about sending me things to read because you're looking for feedback. Greetings. Oh my, I've not met an expeditioner in quite some time. Or anyone else for that matter. Hello. Hello, how wonderful to meet you. Grandis, what are you doing here? I've been lost in Sunswood for as long as I can remember. Luckily, I fell in with a rather lively crowd of Gestrels. They welcomed me as one of their own. It helped, I suppose, that I am an engineer by trade and could fix their weapons and sakabatadas. They do so love to fight, which resulted in quite a bit of breakage. Sadly, it also resulted in quite the death toll. Not all of it at the hands of Nevrons. Their zest for battle sometimes went too far, friendly fire and all that. And maybe unfriendly fire. And though my Gestral friends could resurrect, the death toll grew so high that it overwhelmed the queue at their sacred river. They were all my friends, and they kept dying and resurrecting, losing their memory of me each time. It broke my heart, it did. I couldn't bear it anymore, so I wrote to Golgra for help. That was perhaps not the best idea. Golgra's solution was rather severe. Golgra decided to kill every Gestral here and plant their bodies in the ancient sanctuary. I believe they're still there now, awaiting their turn at the river. That must be hard. Such is the Gestral way. And just like that, I lost all my friends. It is a lonely, albeit more peaceful life these days. Anyway, I have worked tirelessly on improving their Sakapachari to properly honor their memory. If you find them walking around, feel free to fight them. After all, this is what my friends would have wanted. That was a surprisingly engaging random dialogue I just had. I like that guy. Sad story. A little leg will give energy to ally. Go boom. I would like to earthquake. Go boom.
storm is coming.
to wildfire. And then don't call it cost 6, so I can just break that, and then he's moving a bit too much.
Thunder! Strike when
We'll take the final path.
remember it.
Ready to evade.
Whoa! Okay.
Your turn to shine.
I hit the button. And they're done.
I'm ready.
Level up. Nice. I like that you just go to a new area and you just get random weapons you used to have, but better.
Perfect.
That's a nice bridge thing up there. Cool. I guess I'm gonna go through there, but what's back here first? Oh, it's the friendly guy. Okay. Nice circle. Hold on, I'm gonna give myself a minute to actually read what you're writing, Wolfie, because you're writing in paragraphs, which is fine. Like, it's perfectly acceptable. It's just when I'm like zipping between game and chat, I'm not actually like doing the full, you know. My bad on that one. I gotta give it a minute. You're less confident in trusting yourself to find the problems of whatever you were writing at the time. Don't know if that sounds weird to say, but you got better at not doing that. I mean, it's writing anything is a lot of like, is this right? I don't know. And then asking someone else. It's just a case of how far can you get before you ask someone else? Like, how knowing if you're entirely happy with the story is like the first step. Because if you're not happy with it, then it's like, why bother showing anyone else? To some extent. Otherwise, you know, you're gonna find more errors than, like, if you're really critical of yourself, I guess that's not a good way to think. Because you'll never show it to anyone else. You'll just constantly do it yourself. But, like, there's, you know, I feel like looking at your own work, there's a sort of point where, like, okay, this is ready to, like, in order to excel further, I need to seek external voices. And not just revise the same bit over and over and over, expecting a different result. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? Small thing, because you don't know how to write songs, you've basically used this to placeholder. Sure. That's the sort of thing you do to get through a draft. It's like, it'll be something like this. Go. I like this view. This is a very chill battle theme, this one. This is like tropical days at the beach.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, so I have a lightning and an ice. Meaning if I wildfire, I will then have a lightning and ice, a fire, and a light, which I can then do elemental genesis and win the fight instantly. Look at me being intelligent. Energy Master learned. Wait, who has the Energy Master? I've already forgotten. CL does. Okay. Wait, so I need to actually look at these Luminous. Okay, so you have... Every turn, you'll start by getting 2, I believe. I don't need dead energy anymore. It really doesn't do a lot these days. Combo attack is an extra hit. Energizing attack gives you... What's energizing turn cost? It's somewhere on the screen. There it is. Oh, I already have it. So every turn I'm getting 2 AP just for taking a turn. Then... if I base attack, I get 2 AP per hit, which means I get 4. That base attack will apply defenseless. And then I can follow up with something else. Okay. Do I have the thing auto rush? Put auto rush on. Nice easy pick. Means you start going faster. The other thing, do I have base shield? No, that costs 20. If you can get base shield, that means you always have a shield when you start your turn. And then you have shield affinity, which gives you 30% increased damage while having shields. It's just 30% increased damage all the time, really. As long as you're not getting hit a lot. Which is good. Oh, I want that. Yeah, I could drop energizing turn in favor of getting that. I could drop healing counter. Drop healing counter. I don't need that. I can just use heal normally. Hang on, what's the wording of... I was thinking about this. Where is it? Energy Master. Every AP gain is increased by 1. So when Monoko does that +3 thing, do I get +6? 'Cause if so, I don't need any of this. Like, if so, I just don't need the tactic. Hold on, this is... Go first strike as well. I'm trying to build CL into my ultimate power unit that can just go by herself. Which is why she has so many energy things, because I needed her to have energy so I could do stuff, but now I have more energy and it's confusing me. I don't know if I need combo attack. We take combo attack off. What I need is I need actually a place I can just test this and run stuff and figure out how much I have, how much I need. For now I'll leave it as it is and I'll test it. I'll take note of how much AP I'm getting and then how much excess there is, how much I can cut down, and then we can swap stuff around, I think. That's probably the best way to do it. Put a heal in. Where am I at right now? This room is very, very warm. just so we all know. Let's see, what time is it? It's 6:15. Okay, so by schedule I should have stopped 15 minutes ago. I propose a new thing. We fight this guy, and if I can find the flag I can stop, because the flag's where the game saves. Okay, hold on. Energy. Alright. Yeah, CL just gained 5. Instead of... Okay, it's +1, it's not double. So instead of gaining 4, she gained 5. If she instead of gaining 3, she gained 4. That's a good thing to know.
Let us stay here. Meet your
I love that move.
I'm ready. Okay.
Been a fun stream? Yeah, has been. We had lots of fun chats about Spider-Man and stuff. I don't know if this is a true thing, but I feel like whenever the weather's nice outside, stream just goes better, which makes no sense because the stream is inside, but... I don't know, when it's sunny, it feels like more people randomly show up. Generally, better things happen. This is not the way back. Where am I going? Oh, but... Who cares? I found a new flag. Problem solved. What's the science fact relating to the Spider-Man thing? I'm ready. Nicolas Cage has been doing interviews for the Spider-Man show. No, I didn't know that, but carry on. I love when that happens. I was like, you know this thing? And I'm like, nope. Carry on anyway. I'm sure I don't need to know for it to make sense. He said his favorite Spider-Man is also Andrew Garfield. I mean, it's an easy choice to make. A lot of people are with us on that one. Like, I thought that when No Way Home came out, I feel like it was the popular thing to say that Andrew Garfield's a great Spider-Man, and everyone really liked him as Spider-Man, but they just didn't like the movies he was in. Whereas I'm like, no, I like the movies he was in, and I like them as Spider-Man. You know? Right? Yeah, I don't think it's all too unpopular to be like, Andrew Garfield's my favorite, because he's really good at acting. And like, just in general, he has a whole vibe about him that's like, good. Good Spider-Man. And also, like, his name's Tobey Maguire, right? I don't know, that's not a name I have to draw up into my brain very often. I think I got that right. I know who I'm talking about, I just don't know if I've got his last name right. Anyway. Like, I don't think it's an unpopular thing to say that, like, he's not, like, in the rankings for top Spider-Man. Because, like, the 2000 and whatever movie, it's not like, it doesn't hold up the best. Some of it does, like Spider-Man 2, when you watch the Dr. Octopus scenes and the things, and like the, because they made those, like they're like physical props for them and stuff, looks cool. But like, it just feels very, we've not mastered the superhero movie yet. And then you get to Spider-Man 3, where I remember liking it as a kid, but I've not watched it since, and I just know that there's a lot in there. I'm just like, maybe not the best choices. So like, he's not, if you're looking at the top 3, and the top 3 are Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire, and you're cutting out Tobey Maguire, it's like a 50-50. You know? So I don't think it's too out there that Nicolas Cage's favourite is Andrew Garfield, but, you know. I liked Andrew Garfield. We could. I don't think it needs to be. I don't think I need to comment, despite the fact I just did. I think I'm making a point that doesn't need to be made. Is what I'm actually about to say. Because all this you're saying is like, oh yeah, he said it's his favorite, and I'm like, yeah, but like, does that mean anything? Like, it means it's his favorite. It didn't need to be deeper than that. But I tried to make it. Oh, I know exactly the joke you're talking about, Wolfie. In that first movie. Thing is, I don't really remember the first movie. I know I saw it as a kid. I remember the goblins in it. But like, I remember also as a kid not remembering the first Spider-Man suit he has. Because I had a Lego set, and the Lego set had him as like, you know, with just the balaclava looking thing. And I was like, I don't remember that being in the movie. I don't know if I ever saw Spider-Man 1. I definitely saw Spider-Man 2. I know I saw Spider-Man 2 as a kid. And I remembered that because it was like, this basically for the longest time was the only experience I had with Dr. Otto Octavius, and it was the best thing ever. I'm like, he's great. Put him in more things, and they never do. Except when they did. And then I remember Spider-Man 3. Mainly, like, everyone was always talking about Venom in that movie. I remembered it for Sandman. I was like, oh yeah, that's the one with Sandman in it. And then when I grew up and everyone was like, oh yeah, it's a really weird take on Venom. I'm like, I don't remember that. I remember Sandman, and he was like, sand. And they made him wet, and that was his downfall, you know? That's what I remember from that film. I've not rewatched them really, ever, I don't think. Because I never had them on DVD. And back in the day, that was how you watched the thing. And anytime they've been on Netflix since Netflix has existed, I've just not watched them. So that's fun. I did not know ITV changed the joke, but okay. Also, ITV? Like, did they just air it on television or something? I didn't... Interesting. Anyway, I need to aerate this room because, as I said, it's only getting hotter in here, and this ain't good for me. I need to get up, open the door, and be somewhere else because it's too warm. And the longer this PC is on, the warmer it's going to get, and then it will become sleep time, and I'll be like, ugh. It won't be good. But yeah, Wolfie, I'll get back to you on the Discord thing. I guess, you know, in case it matters. I don't know who's in here. Discord. There we go. There's a Discord, and you can join it, and then you can chat about all things that you not important and fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go. This was very enjoyable. It was a pleasure doing a bunch of combat, beating a bunch of things, getting some cool stuff. Hopefully, I think what we're gonna do next week is if I clear out this area we're in right now, I'm gonna go pursue those character quests I have, where they're like, go to this place and help out this person, and then you can get your friendship level up. And that way we can get a bit more narrative going without having to go through the end of the game, because I'm saving that for when I'm done. Because it's always the thing, isn't it? You get to the end of a game and you finish it and you're like, oh yeah, I'll go do all the extra stuff now. And it's just less exciting because the game is over. When you do all the extra stuff before the game ends, much more fun. But yeah, have a good day. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the sun. And don't die. Drink lots of water. Hydrate.